Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tardis Zone live on this Sunday evening. Doctor Who news: Christopher Eccleston to return to Big Finish to do some audios, and I don't care. Yeah, I actually don't care. Last night I did say I'd be excited if it was the announcement that we were hoping for, or if it was Christopher Eccleston returning. But then when it happened, I actually have to say I don't care. I actually don't care. I should be excited about this because, let's be honest, I spoke about it. I spoke how heartbroken I was when Christopher Eccleston was replaced. But I don't care. I actually don't care that he's coming back for 15 audios or whatever it is. I should be excited. This is what Chris Chibnall has done. He has killed my passion for Doctor Who. I don't care. They could dig up William Hartnell at this stage and have him in audios, and I wouldn't care. I'm done. I'm done. Done with Doctor Who. Done with this current era. Don't give a crap. Don't care what they announce. If it's not the announcement that everybody wants, which is Christopher Eccleston, which is Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall leaving, I don't care. I don't care. Good luck to Christopher Eccleston, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm not excited. I don't care. So I'll get up the article anyway because, it's only right that I read it out to you guys because there might be some of you that are excited, which if you are, I'm actually envious because I wish I could feel the same way, but I don't. Last night last night I had a lot of time to think, and last night I was asked to join another campaign, and you know what? I said no. I'm done. What's the point? 3 years we've been at this and BBC have ignored us. What makes you think supporting something is gonna all of a sudden make them change their opinion? They don't care what we think. They don't care what the general public think. So why should I care about stuff like this? I honestly don't care. Which is surprising because everybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Christopher Eccleston fan. He was the man, along with RTD, that was responsible for bringing this show back onto our screens. And if we hadn't had Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor, I don't think it would have been a success, to be honest with you. This announcement should have got me excited. The fact that there is audios from the great man himself, but I don't care. And it's so sad. That's what he's done to me. Chris Chibnall has killed my passion. I don't care. Don't care about Time Lord Victorious. You know that already. I just don't care anymore. It doesn't matter what they announce now. If they don't announce Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall leaving, I don't care what other announcements they come out with. I really don't. I'm done. I'm done. BBC just don't give a crap. And by the way, if people can't see this for what this is, right? Because this is another example of a cash grab. They would have negotiated with Eccleston to get him back because they know they're in trouble. They're not making money. So they need to make money. Time Lord Victorious with Tennant, and now they've gone back and asked Christopher Eccleston. Right? They've made sure that they've picked doctors, the earliest doctors in New Who's run, if you've noticed as well, by the way. All this is a cash grab. I'm sorry, Time Lord Victorious, as we know already, some people that have already delved into that and started that whole story have said it's boring and it's disappointing. So why do people think that this, because it's Christopher Eccleston, that this is going to actually be good? If it's got the same writers at Big Finish that are writing this woke crap, well then it's not going to be good. And no Billy Piper, by the way, either. It's just himself, apparently. I will read the article for you. I'm just not excited by this. Yesterday, I even thought I would get excited, but I checked my phone and I got all these lovely messages of people saying, "Oh, say you're over the moon," and I'm literally not. I'm not. I don't care. And he made such a big deal about it, right? I mean, your man yesterday with his tweet, I never got embargoed information before that made me say holy whatever it was, right? To hype this up. This is just, listen, this is a Big Finish audio, right? They didn't make this big deal with Tennant. They did a whole little promo with Time Lord Victor coming soon, and then we got the whole Time Lord Victorious thing. And yeah, we were excited for what? 2 minutes? 2 minutes. It doesn't matter what they do. As I said, they can bring back as many old doctors and stuff. He did, Chris. That's what I mean. I'm bloody pissed off. I should be excited about this. And I hate the fact that I'm not. And people will criticize me and say, well, come on, you're hating on this. What's Christopher Eccleston done to you? He hasn't done anything. But the thing is, it's still the same people. Why should I go out and support this? Why should I go out and support Time Lord Victorious in all fairness when this current production team and the BBC have treated us like crap for the last 3 years? Why should I? Why should I waste my hard-earned cash on stuff like this? Tell me why. It's a cash grab. I'm sorry. But this is what this is. They negotiated with Christopher Eccleston because they know fans want Christopher Eccleston. Right? So they'll give us whatever we want that way, but they won't fix the main show because they don't want to upset you-know-who. Right? Well, I'm sick of that. Don't be pandering to a small minority on Twitter, BBC. Yeah? These audios are great. Right? They are great. I will say it. The fact that Christopher Eccleston's coming back is great, but I don't care because Chris Chibnall and the production team have treated this fandom like a bunch of idiots for the last 3 years. He's disrespected us, and then you want us to go out and buy our stuff. Get away. Get away. You know what? I wasn't born yesterday. And some of you out there as well that are even contemplating buying this, why even buy it? Why even buy it? Right? That's what BBC want. Oh, it's Christopher Eccleston. Everybody will run out and buy the audio now. Right, let's read this article anyway. I'm not going to read the whole lot, right? I'll just give it a gist because it's probably a huge article because they'll make a big deal out of this. Christopher Eccleston returns as the Doctor Who's ninth Doctor after 15 years. It's actually happening. It's actually happening. Okay, I think this journalist's trying to be excited. And it's Morgan Jeffrey. So this is the guy with the tweet yesterday that blew this out of the water. Basically said that he had some information and hyped it up. I'm sorry, pal, but I think it was a shitty move on your part because, yeah, it is a little bit exciting that Christopher Eccleston's come back, but nobody gives a shit. It actually really happened. Christopher Eccleston set to play the Ninth Doctor again, making his long-awaited Doctor Who come back after 15 years. Eccleston, who departed Doctor Who after a single series in 2005, will return to star in a new series of 12 full cast adventures from audio drama producers Big Finish. These stories will be divided across 4 box sets, starting with Volume 1 in May 2021. Eccleston said after 15 years, it'll be exciting to revisit the Ninth Doctor's world, bringing back to life the character I love playing. Big Finish chairman Jason Ellery revealed that he first approached the actor about returning to the role at a fan convention in February. Christopher said he was enjoying meeting the fans and he was pleased that his Doctor was remembered so fondly. Well, of course it's going to be remembered so fondly. You are the first guy to bring Doctor Who back to the screen, and I'm actually getting a little bit upset here because I should be happy about this audio, but I'm not. If this was done 2 years ago, I would have no problem with it. Because Chris Chibnall didn't kill me passion. But he has. And I should be happy that this is here, but I'm not. I'm so pleased that Christopher has decided to return to the role with us, and I'm excited to welcome him to Big Finish family as we discover the new adventures of the Ninth Doctor. Eccleston was the Doctor Who's leading man when the series made its relaunch in 2005. He departed the show after an initial series of 13 episodes, later claiming that his friendship with his 3 immediate superiors broke down irreparably during filming. He also turned down the opportunity to reprise the Ninth Doctor for the show's 50th anniversary special in 2013, but in his memoir published last year, Eccleston spoke positively about his relationship with Doctor Who fans and how this had healed him. These days, I feel nothing but positive about the show, to the extent that I've even started doing conventions, something I've been very wary of because I've always wanted to earn my money from acting, he wrote. People bring memorabilia from across my whole career, which makes me feel good about my work and also about myself. It has healed something in me. Forget producers, forget politics. Here are the real people who have seen me do my stuff and want to shake my hand. I can't read this any further. Actually, we've only got a little bit. Hold on. Each of the 4 volumes in Doctor Who, the Ninth Doctor's Adventures, will be released as a 4-disc collector edition box set or downloaded, containing 3 brand new full audio adventures plus a selection of behind-the-scenes extras. Doctor Who fans worldwide can now pre-order all volumes, which are available in 3 formats: collector's edition CD, download, digital download, or limited edition gatefold triple LP vinyl, limited pressing of 1,000 per volume exclusively from the Big Finish website. More details, including guest casts and writers involved, will be announced in the near future. But for now, we think you'll agree that this is pretty darn fantastic. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a cash grab. I'm done. I should be happy, and I'm not. For everybody that is happy out there about this, I say I wish I could feel the same way. And I'm genuinely excited for you all. And I really do hope that he knocks it out of the park. And I really do hope that they get a good team of writers behind it. But I could see this for what it is. You know, and it's great that he's come out and said that, you know, mixing with the fans has healed him. And it was actually great to hear the comment as well that he didn't like doing these conventions and stuff because he liked to earn his money. Because I always thought he was in this for the money. But the fact to hear him actually say that it's not, that he wanted to go and earn his money, he didn't feel comfortable doing these at first. I totally get it. I just don't care anymore, and that's why I'm upset. I just don't care, and I should. It's Christopher Eccleston. It's the 4th Doctor in New Who. He left under a shadow of controversy, and now he's back 15 years later. He's decided to come back, and I don't care. Yeah, let me know what you. I'm back again anyway. We've got the New Who watch along anyway. We're on David Tennant, The Impossible Planet. We start at 7, so I don't want to stay on here too long. This was just going to be a short, brief video on Eccleston returning to the role after 15 years. It is a big finish audios, I should say. It does sound exciting. The only problem is I don't care. So thanks, Chibbies. Well done for that. So there you go. Let me know in the comments later on when this goes up, obviously, what you think of the announcement. Are you excited? Who's actually looking forward to this? Let me know in the chat. Or in the comments, I should say. And if there's people that aren't and can actually see this for what it is, let me know. It will be woke and ruin his legacy. See, that's the thing. I will say one thing about him though, and this is where you have a little bit. This is where you have a little bit of hope. Anybody that supports this. Jordan the show in 2005, apparently he wasn't happy with certain scripts, right? And he wasn't happy in a certain direction, and this is why all the fighting happened. I'm pretty sure Big Finish are aware of that, and I'm pretty sure when Big Finish let him come in, they will let him have some sort of input into where this character goes, to be quite honest with you, because they won't want to upset him. You know what I mean? And they don't want to do it, and they won't want to do that. They don't want to do that, that's gonna annoy everybody either. So I don't know. I do agree with you. I think this is to try win some older fans back. I really do. I think it's trying to win those fans back that did leave, this current era. And I think they are trying to win them back by bringing back Christopher Eccleston, by bringing back David Tennant in these audios to try get us back, to keep us sweet until... See, this is what they're doing, right? They're trying to keep us sweet with all this stuff, right? While they still feck up the main show. But what they're thinking is behind it is, well, we'll give them the audios. That'll keep them happy to it for a while. And then we'll just let it all blow over with this Whittaker era. And then when she's gone, then we can start pandering to the real fans again. Right? I'm sorry. That's not acceptable in my eyes. You're pandering to a small minority. You need to stop pandering to that small minority and actually start getting the main show right instead of throwing us all these little member berries. Yeah? I love Christopher Eccleston. I really do. Right? The doctor that brought the man that brought the doctor back to screen, brought him back to life. Right? That guy was responsible with RTD and that show for saving my life. I owe that man a huge debt of gratitude for playing that role, but there's no way I'm supporting this. I'm not supporting it. It's a cash grab, and that's all it is. And I'm glad he's finally healed, and I'm glad he's finally back. But for me, it's the 60th anniversary that I'm more interested in, and seeing if he's returning for that. But these audios, I don't care. If you are excited for them, I want to say... I'm envious because I wish I could feel just as excited as you guys. And for you guys out there that feel the same way as me, listen, it might be a bit cynical and I will be criticised, but I don't really care. To be honest, that's my opinion. Chris Chibnall has killed me passion. I don't really care about this announcement. The only announcement that I actually really cared about was that Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall were gone, and that didn't happen. So I don't, you know what I mean? They don't care. Chris Chibnall doesn't care about us, so why should we care about this? Why should we care about Time Lord Victorious as well? Seriously, that's a question you all need to start asking yourselves. Why should we support these when they won't even have the decency to fix the main show, but they'll throw all these member berries to us? And I already see some people who say they'll buy it if it's not woke. That's exactly what the BBC wants you to do, though. They want you to buy it. They want you to support because you're keeping them ticking over. We need to send a message. Do you know what? Someone said to me about a campaign to send a message, right? To try support this actor. If you just want to send a message to the BBC, Big Finish, open their eyes. You don't support this one, right? Because I know people have went out and supported Time Lord Victorious. you don't support this one. You just don't support it. You just don't buy it. Send a message. They're the fans. You're the ones that they take the money off. So people need to start thinking with their wallets. And listen, I know there's YouTubers out there that review Big Finish. And you know, this would probably be something that they'd want to do, but I'd encourage them not to. We need to send a message. You need to stop supporting all of these little things that they're doing. They're member berries. They're trying to keep us sweet and trying to keep the fan. They can't have it both ways. They can't keep the fans that support this era happy and us happy at the same time by using two different platforms. What they should be doing is they should be fixing the show, the main show, so it appeals to us all. And then they can go and do their Big Finish audios and bring back as many old doctors as they want once the main show is healthy. But you see, I'm always going to be cynical about this because the main show isn't healthy, the ratings have plummeted, and we got Time Lord victorious, and now we're getting this. It's a cash grab. And exactly, you fix the main. I've said this before, we have any spin-off shows with Paul McGann or Torchwood or whatever it is. The main show must be healthy, and the main show isn't healthy. So, you know, it's up to yourselves. Listen, I'm not going to tell anybody out there not to buy this audio. My advice would be not to support it, but if you want to support it, I'm not going to, what can I say? It's your money, you can do whatever you want to do. But if we're serious as fans and wanting to send a message to the BBC, we need to stop all of this. They know exactly what they're doing, and everybody's falling for it again, like they did with Time Lord Victorious. These are all falling for it again. There's Christopher here. We'll dangle Christopher Eccleston in front of us, and you've all bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Every single one of you. I'm just amazed. And you know what the funny thing is? BBC know this, and BBC will keep doing this, and that's why they'll never fix the main show. Dave Mullen actually makes a good point there. It should be a fine series, which I have no doubt it probably will. Big Finish really produced a dud, but think on how much they may have been paying him. And yeah, hold on, he's commenting because everybody's commenting now all of a sudden. Hold on. Think on how much they may be paying him and how that may impact the price of the box set. It could be expensive. Exactly as well. To get him back, it wouldn't have been cheap. Let's be honest. I can understand what you're saying about waiting for the trailer and the story details, but Silva Alchemist, I don't care. Why should I support something when they've treated the fans like crap for the last 3 years? I'm sorry, but I should have been excited about this because everybody knows how I feel about Christopher Eccleston. I was gutted when he left. Gutted, but I can see this for what it is, and I'm sorry, it's cynical. It's cynical, and apparently Rose anyway, because there's even though there's not many details coming out, but apparently Billy Piper is not going to be in any of these, which is a shame. They could have got Billy Piper, roped Billy Piper in, but apparently. 9 is going to be not with Billy Piper in these audios. I just don't look at, as I said, if there are people out there that want to buy this audio, there's nothing I can do to stop you from buying that audio. All I would say is before you buy it, just think about how BBC have treated this fandom for the past 3 years, yeah? And if you still feel comfortable about buying it, then go ahead, knock yourself out. You won't hear any criticism from me, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're the fans, yeah? We're the fans that are disrespecting all the time. And I think campaigns, we've tried campaigns, they haven't worked, let's be honest. I was asked to back another one, And I've just got to the stage where what's the point? Campaigns are not going to work. So there's only one way that BBC will ever listen to the general public and its fandom is through the wallet. You don't spend money on any BBC merchandise for a year or two. Might kill you, but a year or two, and you send a message to the BBC. You know, it's the same with Disney Star Wars. It was brought up on Gary's stream. You want to send a message to them, you stop buying their merchandise. Like, I do see it, right? It actually pisses me off, right? I want a Baby Yoda, but I still haven't went out and bought a Baby Yoda because it's Disney, right? Now, I see YouTubers out there giving out about Disney Star Wars and telling fans not to buy merch, but yet then they go out and buy the Baby Yoda themselves. So they're being hypocrites, you see. And I don't like hypocrites, right? If you're going to tell the fandom not to buy something, not to buy the merch, right, you shouldn't be buying it yourself. It's as simple as that, right? You've got to set the example. You've got a following. Your following are going to do what you do. So if you go out and say, look, I got a Baby Yoda, then everybody else is going to think, well, they got a Baby Yoda. I'm going to go out and get a Baby Yoda. Or the child, whatever you want to call it. Baby Yoda, the child. Right? So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of hypocrisy. I've done it myself, though. I've done it myself. Now, I have been getting sent Doctor Who stuff. I haven't actually bought any more Doctor Who stuff now. But I was doing it myself. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. You need to stop buying the merchandise. You need to hit the BBC where it hurts them. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. Yeah, they are desperate. They are trying to win back fans, but they ain't going to win me back. I don't care how much I love Christopher Eccleston. I wasn't excited for this. I woke up and had a load of messages, and someone said, you must be really excited now. Christopher Eccleston's back. And I was like, nah. Congratulations, Chris Chibnall. You got your wish. I think that's what you wanted to do. I think you wanted... I said it during the Series 11 anyway. You wanted to get rid of you wanted to get rid of the fandom, and you wanted to replace them. Well, after 3 years, you finally succeeded because this announcement came out and I didn't give a flying crap. It didn't store any emotion up in me except, nah, who cares? And this is a man that I loved playing the Doctor. Anybody that knows this channel knows that he was the man that put it back on screen with RTD, and if it hadn't been for him and RTD and that show, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you today. I've said it before. So it actually hurts me that I have no desire to listen to this. Even the trailer was a Big Finish presents, and then they put up the Ninth Doctor, and then you actually see his face. It should have stirred up a lot of emotion. It didn't. It didn't, and that upsets me. It didn't. I just didn't care. So that's it, because I'm back in an hour. We've got the New Who watch along, The Impossible Planet. There's 50 people watching. I hate to leave yous now, but we do have a watch along. If you would all like to join us, we're going to watch The Impossible Planet. David Tennant, you know, Doctor Who when it was, you know, at its height of its powers, and New Who when basically RTD hit the ground running. This is, you know, the middle of his era. So if you want to join us for that, please do. That's at 7 o'clock. So that's literally 1 hour from now. The link will be put up. And then if you just want to join me for that, we will have a panel. Obviously, we'll have our guest, the panelist, Daniel, Charlotte, Geek Union, and the Rabbi will be joining me for that one. So, yeah, there's plenty happening. But listen, as I get more details about this, if there's more articles, Obviously, I will address them because, it is Eccleston after all. I will read the stuff. I'm just not excited about it, to be quite honest with you. But we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that changes. But right now, no. I'm actually pissed off at the BBC right now. Because the window of opportunity is getting smaller to get rid of these two. And they just won't make it now. Did you know what? I said it. If there's going to be an announcement made, it's going to be right until the last minute, until humanly possible to keep it to themselves, and then they'll announce it. But there you go. Christopher Eccleston back to Big Finish after 15 years. That's the big news that Jeffrey Morgan was making a big deal out of. Eddie was right. It was Doctor Who related. We did speculate on this channel actually when the news that it could have been Christopher Eccleston returning. So I'm glad we actually, we were on the channel and we actually did mention that. So that's actually quite freaky that most of us on the channel kind of guessed what this news was going to be. Look. Bottom line is this: it was a load of smoke and mirrors from this journalist. He tried to make it bigger than what it was. Yes, this is big news. I'm not going to lie. Christopher Eccleston returning to the role after 15 years in the Big Finish audio, voicing it himself, is a huge deal, right? But it's not. But we're not in the fandom that we were in 5 years ago, so the reaction to this hasn't been the same. Now, it'll be interesting to see what the supporters of this era, how they feel actually, because they have been given out about David Tennant's Time Lord Victorious, saying that, well, why are they concentrating on Tennant and not doing that for Whittaker? So it'll be interesting to see what the reaction is now that Christopher Eccleston now has been roped in. And for all you Jodie Whittaker supporters out there, I'll tell you why this is happening, and this is the reason why this is happening. Jodie Whittaker isn't popular, right? That's the bottom line. And I know you don't like to hear that, right? I'm not slagging anybody off here. I'm just saying she's not liked, right? And what the BBC are doing is they're, and Big Finish especially, is they're not making money. So they're trying to find ways to make money. And they've brought back, as you know, they've already been doing Paul McGann audios, but they've now roped him in with other doctors. Tom Baker has come back. Yeah, we have David Tennant, and now we have Christopher Eccleston. It's all a big cash grab. Look, it's all cynical. I can see it for what it is. BBC should just do what they're supposed to be doing, which is to fix the show. Right, I'm off because Ted is starting to annoy me with his little. So I better get his ball.
He's starting to distract you with his adorable.
No, he's not adorable right now.
He's very adorable.
No, he's not. Aren't you not, Ted? You're not being adorable right now, are you? Yeah. But listen, as I said anyway, we do have that watch along. So if you just want to join us in an hour, come and join us. We'll be here. We'll be talking Doctor Who again. It'll be a bit of fun. We always have a bit of fun on the panel. And listen, Rabbi from another planet. If you didn't watch the stream yesterday, listen. I don't normally plug my own streams, right? I don't. I normally don't come onto a video and plug one of my own streams. But I will say, you have to watch the panel last night. It was the funniest thing you'll ever see. Seriously, it was the funniest thing you will listen to. Rabbi was on form. Lee was laughing for 20 minutes solid. We couldn't concentrate. Rabbi comes out with a couple of whoppers. So if you haven't seen that stream, go and check it out later on. Join me in an hour with me panel of guests. Listen, let me know how you feel in the comments about this Big Finish audio with Christopher Eccleston. Are you happy? Are you like me? Not really that happy. Let me know how you feel anyway in the comment section when the video goes up. Right, gonna leave you with this, and I'll talk to you very soon. Don't forget, 7 p.m., 1 hour from now, 1 hour, we have The Impossible Planet. Goodbye.